Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 2007 Nissan Fairlady Z version S Z33. Now there are three ways that you can go about acquiring this car on Gran Turismo 7, the first of which is to buy it here at the used car dealer for 26,800 credits. Now if you aren't familiar with the used car dealer on GT7, it rotates cars in and out of the dealership every day. So this car may or may not be available for you to purchase at the time that you watch this video, but it will eventually rotate back into being available again in the near future. So be sure to check back often to check for its availability. The second way you can acquire this car is through Brand Central at the Nissan dealership. That will be for a slightly higher cost, and we're going to go there after we're done here at the used car dealer, and I'll show you what the price is as well as some more information. And the last way, the third and final way that you can acquire this car is by completing the Gran Turismo Cafe menu book number 18, which is Nissan Sports Cars. And if you do that, you'll get the car for free and you won't have to worry about paying for it. Alright, I'm going to click on this car and we'll get started by going over some of its specs. First, this car comes stock with 520.5 performance points. It has an FR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the front of the car and the rear wheels drive the car. The maximum stock power is 310 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. The weight is 3,263 pounds and the engine is naturally aspirated. Now I'm going to click on Learn More and we'll see what Andy has to say about this car. The Nissan 350Z, known as the Fairlady Z or Z33 in Japan, is impressive on both road and track. With a naturally aspirated engine that sends power to the rear wheels, balance is the name of its game. The 3.5-liter V6 was retuned for this 2007 model, so it possesses better top-end performance, partly because the red line was raised. The end result was the company's first naturally aspirated V6 capable of producing more than 295.9 horsepower. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from the used car dealer, so we're going to back out to the main menu now and go to Brand Central. And from here, we're going to go to Asia Pacific to the Nissan dealership. And then we're going to go to Nissan's showroom. And here is that Fairlady Z, first one on the list. And as you can see, it is slightly more expensive here at Brand Central at 36,300 credits, about maybe 8,000 more than it is at the used car dealer. We've already gone over all of the specs, so I'm going to click on this car. And one of the cool things about buying a car Brand Central over the used car dealer is that you can choose the color that you want to get from the dealer. So this particular car comes in 8 different colors, and I'll show you each one quickly. So you'll choose one of these colors, back out to the previous menu, and click on Purchase to buy the car in that color. Now we're going to click on Learn More and see what Martin has to say. This 5th generation Nissan Fairlady Z was codenamed Z33. We know it better as the 350Z. The Z was temporarily discontinued in 2000 with the 300ZX codenamed Z32. It was revived in 2002 with the 350Z. This specific model was from 2007 and it features massive improvements to its naturally aspirated V6 power plant. In fact, this little beauty is capable of more than 295.9 horsepower with added torque to make it quick off the line. Alright, that's everything we can learn from Brand Central, so I'm going to back out to the main menu once again, and we're going to go to the garage where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more. So here at the garage, I'm going to click on Change Car. We're going to go down to N for Nissan, and I have a lot of these, so we're just going to have to find it among my sea of Nissans. And there it is. That wasn't too hard. Alright, I'm going to click on this car and we will listen to the startup sound and then we'll learn some more. Alright, I'm going to click on Car Collection. We're going to go to this vehicle and we'll learn some more about it by reading this short description. This refined Z33 model came powered by the next generation VQ35HR engine. Nissan's legendary sports car, the Fairlady Z, disappeared from the catalog lineup in the summer of 2000, but Nissan President Carlos Ghosn knew full well the importance of this car and had secretly given the go-ahead for the new generation model. In July of 2002, the new Z33Z car made its debut. It shared its base frame and the V6 3.5-liter VQ35DE engine with the V35 Skyline, but it produced 276.1 horsepower and 267.6 foot-pound of torque. It also came with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The new Z continued to evolve in the following years. One major advancement was made in January of 2007 when the engine was changed to the new generation VQ35HR, improving power output to 308.7 horsepower. The intake manifold was completely redesigned and the friction within the engine was reduced. By further improving the crankshaft section, the engine revved more freely. Also, the exhaust note was tuned to give off a deep and low sound, reminiscent of a V8 engine. The designers added a power bulge to the car's hood to show the Z's extra power. The engineers heavily modified the car's suspension, improving absorption of the road surface and delivering a flatter cornering character. These changes translated to better overall handling feel and enhanced racetrack performance. So lots of great information about this Z from Nissan from Gran Turismo's description. Now we're going to back out to the main menu once again, and we're going to make a stop at the cafe where we'll see if anybody is here to talk to us about this car. And we have two people, that's Chris and Shiro Nakamura, so let's see what Chris has to say first. Ever wanted to play around with a big, naturally aspirated engine on a manual gearbox? Well, you can with the Z33, which is one of its main selling points. This late model from 2007 is equipped with a VQ35HR engine, which boasts a higher redline than the standard model. The way it vastly improves upon a sensation so unique to naturally aspirated engines is truly astounding. These cars are reasonably priced when bought used. In any case, it's a really great car. And now we'll see what Shiro Nakamura has to say. The main role of the Z33, introduced in 2001, was to resurrect the Z and serve as a symbol of the revival of Nissan itself. Therefore, it was a car that had to succeed. Because the Z has been a defining symbol for Nissan through the years, it naturally embraced the design heritage of the company. That said, we couldn't give it a retro look. We needed to retain the essence and spirit of notable Nissans of the past, while giving it a thoroughly modern character. The inspiration for the car's design language was the S30 and the CSP first generation Silvia. And it may be difficult to notice, but there are hints of the SP Fairlady in the body section. All of this made the Z33 more modern and possess different proportions than the S30. But I feel it's still instantly recognizable as a Z from every angle. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car, but we're going to make one final stop down at the tuning shop, where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So here at the tuning shop, I have not done anything to upgrade this car, but I will show you everything that can be done to it. Under the sports category, everything on this page is available for purchase. Under Club Sports, same thing, everything on this page is also available. Under semi-racing, with the exception of the low RPM turbocharger and the sports intercooler, everything else on this page is fair game, including the medium and high RPM turbocharger as well as a supercharger. Under the racing category, everything on this page can be added with the exception of the anti-lag system, the torque vectoring center differential, the fourth stage of weight reduction, and the active LSD controller. So there is a lot that can be done to this car to improve its performance and power. That's everything we can learn about this car from Gran Turismo 7, so I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.